A security guard was about to sit down on the ground to eat his food when a girl passed by. She stopped and said, "1 second." She saw the security guard eating on the ground, walked over to him, knocked the food out of his hands, grabbed him by the collar, stood him up, and slapped him hard. The guard asked, "Madam, why did you slap me?" The girl said, "You're asking me why I slapped you, old man? The office just opened and you've already started eating? Who gave you permission to eat? Speak." The security guard, folding his hands, replied, "Ma'am, I haven't eaten since morning. I was just feeling hungry, so I started eating." But then her colleague said, "Chica, what's wrong? He was just eating. He's old after all." "Why did you throw away his food?" Chica snapped back. "You stay out of this, Sumit. You don't know people like him. They don't want to work. They just sit around to eat. He knows he's old, and no one will say anything to him. But listen here. If I ever see you eating like this again, I'll break your bones. Understand? Now get him up and make him work." Saying that, she walked inside. The security guard began picking up the food from the ground when the company manager happened to pass by and saw him. She walked up and asked, "Oh no, how did this food fall? And who are you? I haven't seen you before." The guard replied, "Ma'am, my son used to work here as a security guard. He had to leave, so I took his place." She said, "Ah, yes, your son mentioned you, but how did the food fall?" The guard said, "Ma'am, it slipped from my hands by mistake." The manager replied, "It's all right, just be careful in the future." The guard said, "Yes, ma'am." The manager walked inside, but kept thinking. It felt like the guard was hiding something, like he wasn't telling the truth, but why? She decided to check the CCTV footage and opened her laptop. In the footage, she saw the same girl throwing the guard's food and slapping him. Now realizing what had happened, the manager said to herself, "Now I understand. I need to deal with her." Just then, the girl came in to give the manager some files. At the same time, the security guard entered and said, "Ma'am, here's your phone and car keys." The girl, seeing him again, slapped him and said, "Do you think this office belongs to your father? How dare you come in without permission?" The manager intervened and said, "Shika, what are you doing? Why did you slap him again?" Shika replied, "Ma'am, didn't you see? We never enter the office without permission, so how could this low-level guard come in like that?" The manager said, "And for that, you slapped him? And what did you do to him this morning? I saw everything on the CCTV. Why did you behave like that? You even threw away his food." Shika, realizing her mistake, apologized to the guard. The guard humbly replied, "It's okay, dear." Shika said, "Ma'am, it won't happen again." The manager said, "You don't need to do this job anymore. Please go home." The guard responded, "All right, ma'am. Thank you very much." And the guard went home.